Dare I start the day this way? Dare I?
I don't know what you're doing. I didn't punch up my call screener yet.
Richard in Manhattan, you're first.
That's a tough choice.
Hi, Don, Peter. What a night tonight. What a night. This is better than any football weekend, I'm telling you right now. First of all, you got the Ranger game tonight. Now, they got the home ice. But if they lose, I'm in disagreement with all you guys. This is going to be very heartbreaking, this series, because not only are they the best team with the most points in hockey, they have no injuries, they had home ice all the way through, and they have a home ice advantage going to Florida. This is ridiculous. This will never, ever happen again in any series. There are just as many Ranger fans in Florida as there are in New York. So there's no way they should lose this series. Okay. Go to number 2, Dallas and Minnesota basketball game. If Minnesota loses this game after beating Denver in Denver, Game 7, down by 20, it'll be unforgivable. So Minnesota's really got to win this game tonight. You know the NBA's wishing on this because they don't want another week off. That
would help them tremendously.
Yeah, this would
tremendous.
This would get them
I'm
to the
praying
weekend.
for it too.
Yeah.
I love chaos. I'd love to see Minnesota take this to at least 7. All right, what else
7,
we got?
Maybe 9. Go ahead. What else?
Now, we got the Met game tonight with the most watchable New York Met on their team, Christian Scott. I love this kid. I love watching him pitch. So let's go with the Mets tonight. This is a game we're going to watch for sure. And then after that, late at night, is the Yankee game in California. And, I figured it out. All 5 starters average 8 wins, 4 losses in the games they start. This team, I don't think you can go back to Jimmy Key and David Wells and El Duque and Pettit and Clemens. I don't think they've ever had a solid starting 5 where each pitcher is almost the equal of each other, except for Gill. But the other 4 are almost exactly alike, all very good starting pitchers. I can't imagine this team being this good with the starting pitching we've had this year. So it's a good night tonight, fellas. Always a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Everybody forget about Cole, and Cole's still going to come back. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to put this night of like all nights.
I mean, that was the fact. Once he got to Scott pitching,
it's really on you. First call?
No, I took a risk.
No, you did.
I took a risk. By the way, it could have been worse. It wasn't his worst.
Sometimes when you make an omelet, you got to break a few arms. I mean, eggs.
I liked what he said. My favorite part of the call, though, you got to pick up the things that are good. My favorite part was when he said that he wants the Minnesota-Dallas series to go at least 7 games.
At least, well, yeah. I mean, go to those 8, 9.
No,
I love graphics Joker, but he sends a picture of George Carlin throwing a glove underhand into the crowd, embarrassed the organization. Really, that's all you took from that was him throwing the glove. Not everything that happened. Even if he didn't say worst team, that whole thing was embarrassing. So stop. All right, I love these people that they're fans of their team. They got to just always do whatever. Stop it.
Let's
stop.
Okay.
And then throw a picture of George Carlin at me. I think George Carlin's a god, and you're using George Carlin to take a shot at me.
If you were on a mountain and you had just your own one hand, and you could save George Carlin or Chris Carlin. Ignore the fact that helping Chris Carlin would mean you'd get toppled over.
The Carlin would fall with an arm in his hand.
You'd both be gone.
Right.
But aside from that, who are you?
No, it would have to be Chris. I've got a relationship with the man.
Got it.
I've known the man for 25 years. I love him.
You love him.
But who's better at what they do? I'm sorry, Chris. Carlin was a better comedian than you were a talk show host.
Well, he's a very good talk show host. And play-by-play for Rutgers.
I don't think he gets better than George.
No, he's listen. That's.
But Chris is a talent.
Fantastic talent. And a man whom I love. Let's go to Javier in Queens. What up, Javi?
What's up, guys? I cannot believe you're putting me on after Richard because
you should have been first. Let's pretend that what happened didn't happen.
Let's talk about the most compelling storyline on TMKS. It's Richard's call. Like, Don, your brother must be loving this. He must be loving this part of the show at this point. Peter, I think this is like a heel turn, similar to like Hogan joined the NWO. Like, nobody saw this coming. May has been the month of Richard's heel turn. Like, it's incredible.
Wow, that's how you see it?
I mean, going
That's
after
how I
Bill
see it
Walton.
personally.
Wow.
He went after Bill Walton.
True.
Doubled down.
Multiple
right?
times. Multiple times.
Well, he did on Monday. Doubled down yesterday. Talking about how he wasn't a great player. Whoever said that?
We got to come up with a good name for Richard. I don't know if it's Hollywood or what, but this guy, he's taking
Raging Richard from Manhattan.
You guys are better at this than I am.